Welcome to the ninth episode of my podcast, Open Conversations. I'm your host, Bella. Today, going to just be talking about entrepreneurship, investing, financial stuff, uh, dreams, goals, aspirations, things of that nature. Just be covering topics on that, speaking on that. That's going to be the pretty much the basis of today's episode. With no further ado, get right into the first topic. Um, is money the root of all evil? Um, that's definitely a phrase that's I hear a lot. I'm sure y'all have heard that before. Money is the root of all evil. I think for me, I think it's the love of money, or maybe the overvaluing it, the overvalue of money, just um, the mismanagement of it can lead to bad places. Uh, I believe that money is a essential, I should say, an essential tool that we all need in our lives. It's what it's the resource that we use to attract certain things into our life, and to some degree, certain people into our life. It's what we use to exchange to get food and eat. So obviously, money is very important resource and commodity. It's the most sought after commodity that we have. So it obviously has value. Um, and I believe that money is a great thing when used productively, when used in a wise manner. Um, you can use money to donate to different causes like breast cancer or uh, you know um, some sort of uh, you know tumor cause or something, all sorts of things, uh, autism or all sorts of causes, that are in the world. Money can be used to help, and be a tool to help give resources to help. And so um I definitely understand the value of money. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really what needs to be understood, that uh money does have value. um and its value is going to be based on how it's used. You know what I'm saying? If your money isn't being used, and it's stagnant, it's not going nowhere. So how we use our money, the places we're investing our money in, definitely a major um, has a major impact on how we live our lives. You know what I'm saying? The good and the bad that comes into our lives. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, like I said, money can be something that can be used as a tool to help, and you know be something that can um, add value to your life. So um, it goes into the person who's using the money, what they're using it for. Like, some people can use money as an incentive for somebody to, you know, a hitman kills, a hitman type of thing, hire somebody to kill somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That would be an example of, money being used in a, you know, to me, just my personal opinion, money not being used in a wise manner. Just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Um, or just uh, you know, money going towards, you know, things that could be unhealthy towards, in the long run. You know what I'm saying? These are things where it's like I said, it's just a matter of how you're using the money, and where your money is going. Um, I don't think that money is the source of that. It's really comes down to the person and their decision making and how they want to use their money for what causes and for what reasons. So that's just my opinion in terms of uh, money being, uh, whether it's whether money is the root of all evil. I think that money is a commodity, is a resource that is a tool that can be used in which a way that whoever the person who has the money wants to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a resource and a commodity that's definitely something that can be used for the betterment of all of humanity and stuff like that. So yeah. Next topic. How to live with a purpose. Um, my personal opinion, I think all people have a purpose. I think, um, or just a reason for why they're here. God has brought everybody on this planet for some reason, a purpose. I think a lot of people don't really tap into that or even question it or really try to figure out, like why, what's my purpose? Why am I here? Am I just here for, I don't know. A lot of people don't even question, like I said, whatever the purpose is here for. Um, but I do believe that we all do have a purpose for why we're here. We have work to do while we're here. And to me, I think um, living with purpose is when you're able to serve people, serve others. You know what I'm saying? When you're able to serve the world, um, that's what I believe that we're all generally here for, to serve the world. And so, to me, to live with purpose is to live in a state of wanting to serve the world. And I believe that there's a multitude of ways to serve the world. You know what I'm saying? There's no one way to serve the world, to help the world. It's a abundant amount of ways to serve the world. Whether it's um, you sing, you're a singer, you can serve the world through your good singing, your ability to sing well, your gift. That's a gift that God's given you. And that's a way that you can help serve the world. If you're a hair salon, what I'm saying, hairstylist, that's a way that you know what I'm saying, you can style people's hair, and that's your way of serving the world. You serve people with helping them look good and have the nice hairstyle. If you're a barber, you help serve the world by cutting people's hair and making them look good and stuff like that. That's another, but that's a way to serve the world. If you're, what I'm saying, a awesome basketball player, something like that. Uh, you see guys like LeBron and Kevin Durant, they make millions of dollars. That's their way of serving the world. They're such great at what they do. They're so great at what they do. People are entertained by their play, And that's a way of service. Or, being a doctor, what I'm saying, helping people with their health, and uh, you know, helping people recover from, sicknesses and injuries and stuff like that. That's a form of service. You're helping people, and you're servicing people through, healing, and stuff like that. And just these are just examples to, and et cetera, et cetera. I can go on and on, but the gist of it is providing service, uh, whether it's through a product, or just some form of just, catering, or some, towards people in the world. I believe that's living with a purpose. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, I think it's a matter of people recognizing something, maybe that they can do well, or that they can do to help serve people, and doing that and living in that, you know, constantly giving that. You know what I'm saying? Just like a preacher, you know what I'm saying? He's called to, you know, give people the word, to help them live, and live their life. You know what I'm saying? That's his service. That's the service that he's providing. So it's a matter of um, recognizing with yourself, what can I do to help serve the world in whatever kind of way. I mean, and essentially that's what we look at jobs, and how you get paid. That's how you get paid. All jobs, even from financial standpoint, it's rooted in you getting paid to serve. You understand? So, um, like I said, it's just a matter of figuring it out, how you want to serve. That's the question. How do you want to serve the world? You figure that out, and just live in that. You know what I'm saying? Living that energy and moving that energy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just, to me, how you can live with a purpose. Next topic: what it means to invest in yourself. Obviously, I have my own T-shirt, sweater that I have. Invest in yourself. Uh, I'm definitely an advocate for investing in yourself. Um, but to just give more context exactly to, what it means to invest in yourself, because, I want to, give more of an explanation. Investing in yourself, to me, isn't necessarily have to be financial, although that is a way to invest in yourself, financially, of course. But investing in yourself, to me, is also, um, you know, can also be, the time you put into yourself, the time that managing managing yourself, being able to manage yourself and manage your emotions, and uh, you know consume quality foods and content, and just being self-aware, what I'm saying, of yourself, and trying to constantly live in a state of self-improvement. um that's investing in yourself, you know what I mean. Obviously, again, financial investments is definitely one of a great way to invest in yourself. And whether that's, uh you're investing in, you want to start a business or company, that's a way of, financial investing in yourself. If you want to, uh even like, you break it down, just decisions that uh uh the places you choose to stay, that's a form of investing in yourself. And uh places you choose to be at, and keep yourself around. Like that's a form of investing. So it's like investing in self is just really, to me, just uh, a matter of wanting to improve, grow. It's growing, it's improving yourself in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I mean, you can always break it down into different things. Going to the gym, getting in shape, taking care of your body and stuff like that. That's also another form of investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, reading books and trying to get more educated and things of that nature, like these are also other ways to invest in yourself, man. Just like I said, uh, that improvement of yourself, um, constantly, constantly wanting to get to the best version of yourself, man. I think that's ultimately investing in yourself. And yeah. If you can't invest in yourself, you can't better yourself, man. Then you're no good for anyone else. You know what I'm saying? If you can't manage yourself, you can't help better yourself. You're not gonna be able to do that for anyone else. You can't lead nobody nowhere. You can't, help. You know what I'm saying? You really can't be somebody who can lead anyone else. You know what I'm saying? If you can't even, you know, lead yourself, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, this is just what I believe it means to invest in yourself. Next topic: why you should pursue your goals and slash aspirations. I think that it's definitely imperative to pursue the aspirations, things that you aspire to do and accomplish. I think that is necessary because you only live one life. Um, we uh, we have but so much time on this planet, and why not try to invest it towards something or things that you know you're passionate about, which will bring joy. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't quite achieve exactly uh, what you uh, want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you are willing to, pursue that it's a major feat to me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel uh, a high sense of confidence in yourself when you um, go after what it is you aspire. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's starting that business, uh, pursuing that career, you know what I'm saying, of whatever it is it may be, starting that acting, career, starting that music career, starting that, like I said, business, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll feel a high level of self, self esteem, confidence, you know what I'm saying, when you know that you at least uh, pursue something that you uh, have a lot of passion for in a positive way, um, and you're gonna be able to, you know, gain experience, learn some lessons, even if you win, loss, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? You gonna learn some lessons, and hopefully, from the lessons you learn, you can apply it in your life as you move forward. And I think with them lessons, you can, of course, pass that on to people who come after you. You know what I'm saying? Who want to pursue the same journey, a similar journey as yourself. Um, so I think that it's imperative. I understand the fact that it can be fearful, and you can be like in a sense of doubt. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to pursue something that you have no historical past background in doing. You don't know anybody personally who's doing whatever you're trying to pursue. Like, it definitely can bring that level of fear, doubt, and stuff like that. But I think, like I said, it's a matter of it's something you're passionate about, something you want to do. You gotta still do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Still pursue it anyway and push through it regardless. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You just never know. You could d- do so much better than you might have thought. You know what I'm saying? The willingness to at least try, you know what I'm saying, is a step further than most people will ever even make. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even try. It's just like they just, you know, keep it in mind. You know what I'm saying? They don't uh, bring their aspirations, you know, into reality. They don't, or they don't stick through it. Maybe and even you know, again, even when you're starting something, even from personal experience, like you're gonna be met with resistance in whatever shape or form. But it's through that you gotta keep uh, pushing forward. Like I said, learn the lessons, making the adjustments, and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I think that the universe is always uh, conspiring for our benefit. You know what I'm saying? That there's always answers to our problems. We just got to continue, keep going and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. For all people out there, man, who got dreams and goals to, achieve certain accomplishments, start, business, certain businesses, achieve certain accolades, etc. Like, I am definitely behind you on that. I support it, and I wish you the best on your journey. Like I said, it's going to be challenging as you get on that journey, but I got belief in you, and I think that so long as you stick it through and you know what I'm saying, stick it through, keep God in your prayers, and keep working, man. I think you'll get in time. You'll get some good results. So yeah, man, pursue those aspirations, them goals. Pros and cons of being an entrepreneur. Uh, for myself, I say personally, I've embarked on my entrepreneur journey. It's been about 5 years. I started clothing line about 5 years ago, starting by 2018, and so I've learned a lot, and I've gone on to get into different ventures and stuff like that. Uh, but pros of being an entrepreneur, to me, would be obviously you you're doing something that you're really passionate about, um, in a positive way, something that inspires you. Um, you get to make the decisions in your company, your business, and stuff like that. Don't really have anybody to be like, okay, this person can veto my decision or call whatever. Um, you get all the credit when things, not all the credit, but you know what I'm saying, you know that the when things go well, you know what I'm saying, you know it's due to your work. Uh, um, you have a sense of independence. You know what I'm saying? You feel a sense of independence, um, and that can be beneficial with how you live your life, your lifestyle, stuff like that. Um, you learn a lot about just finances and business and things of that nature. Um, um, make relationships, people who can help you out, connect you, who are on the same journey. Some more pros. It's obviously, um, like I said, you're able to um, express yourself um, unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? It's you. You know what I'm saying? Your company represents you, and I think it's dope. At least for myself, in my experience, when you're able to uh, express yourself, put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? And people appreciate it. You know, it feels really good. Um, so let me get into some of the cons. Cons of the entrepreneur lifestyle. To me, it can be a bit uh, quote unquote lonely a little bit. You doing a lot of the heavy lifting, especially starting out. When you're starting at your journey, or whatever. You doing you're wearing multiple hats. You know what I'm saying, and that can be a bit. You know what I'm saying, lonely. Uh, Obviously, people who are gonna doubt uh, whatever your aspirations and goals, that could come from people who you might deem to be close, whatever, whether it's like family or friends or whatever, coworkers, whoever, you know what I'm saying? People may not believe in what you're trying to pursue, where you're trying to go with your aspirations. You're gonna have to deal with that kind of, you're gonna have to deal with that, and it's hard. It can be challenging, but you still gotta stick with the vision you got in mind. With vision God placed in your head. You know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta maintain. You know what I'm saying, your vision regardless. But it's that's gonna be challenging. You know what I'm saying, but like I said, you just gotta stick with the vision, regardless. You know what I'm saying, and also um, just you know, you're an entrepreneur, you're most responsible. You know what I'm saying? When things go wrong in your company, your business, whatever, things aren't, you're not getting the results, whatever, you're responsible. Doesn't mean you're wrong or you're at fault, but you're responsible. You got to be responsible for making the adjustments, doing things differently. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, maybe you don't got to do nothing differently. Just be patient. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you're the focal point of responsibility. So that's of course can be challenging. You know what I'm saying? If you're not able to take on that amount of pressure, that amount of responsibility and stuff like that. Um, so that can be, of course, challenging. Um, uh, yeah, man, it's I think that's probably just some of the stuff that I could come up with off the top of my head, just personally. Yeah, in terms of pros and cons, of course. But uh, all in all, you know what I'm saying, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? In terms of being an entrepreneur, um, it's something that, is can be something that's going to be beneficial for generations. You know what I'm saying? Your business, if you invest in it and it grows and grows, something that can be beneficial in the long haul. You know what I'm saying? And all in all, with I think there's more pros than cons of being an entrepreneur. I think the pros outweigh the cons, just in my personal opinion. So, yeah. Lessons I've learned since starting my entrepreneurial career. Um, some of the lessons I've learned. Believe in yourself. Uh, believe in your vision. Uh, um, stick with it. Make adjustments when need be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be things on the fly that just gonna pop up, and you just gonna have to make them adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Correct it. Make the corrections and stuff. Um, uh, uh, when you're first starting out investing, starting a business, whatever, you're likely going to overspend because you don't have any previous experience of how much you should spend on this, that, and the third. So you're likely going to overspend, and you know, and things don't. When you overspend, and you gotta learn what you know what I'm saying. You know, you need to spend your money on. You know what I'm saying. You know, you have after that experience, you're gonna learn how to better manage your money. You know what I'm saying, and especially in your company and outside of your company. You know what I'm saying. Being able to manage how I use my money in my business and stuff like that has translated in other outside aspects of my life as well. So the money management um, is a major thing that as an entrepreneur that you're gonna have to learn how to do. You're gonna have to do well. You have to be able to manage your money um, as well as your time. You have to manage your time. It's not a matter of time management because none of us can control time. You have to manage your time well. And manage your time well involves, you know, with the time that you have, you know, using that time towards pro- productive activities or things that can be productive towards your business and productive towards your future, and using that time in a valuable manner. Um, in terms of uh, how we get paid. You have to get paid where your time becomes more valuable, not necessarily your money. When your time becomes more valuable, your money's gonna you're gonna naturally um, get paid more. You know what I'm saying? Money doesn't the value. Money is the value of the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Is always it's not appreciating. So it's not the value of your money increasing that's gonna um, make you money. It's not the value of money that's going uh the increase how much you get paid. You got to get paid more by um, like I said, your time being more valuable. And so like I said, that's just um, another lesson I've learned. Patience. Patience is a major thing. You gotta have patience, man. Understanding that the investments you're making in the early run, uh, you're not going to see those quick returns necessarily. Maybe who knows, but generally speaking, you're not going to see the returns of your investment so uh, early on. You know what I'm saying? It's likely going to take some time. Could take years. You know what I'm saying? As I say, most businesses don't become profitable maybe 3 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's you know years going by where you're consistently putting out money towards your aspirations, your goals, and you're not seeing the return. But obviously you have a vision in mind that you're trying to execute and put into place. So you gotta just maintain it and continue to invest in that vision. So you gotta have patience. You gotta have a vision in mind. Like I said, you gotta have a vision in mind. Where you want to go. Have an idea of where you want to go um, with your vision, with your business and stuff. Um, uh, trust, that's business. You know what I'm saying? Trust is uh, people that you can do business with that you trust are you know that's 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 what's going um, ultimately to me uh, allow for one to have success. Um, Having partners and stuff that you can trust. It's really what's going help one move around and uh, you know I personally a lot of times like in society we have it to where it's like if you shake hands it's like some form of trust, but um, the reality of it is it's like that's not necessarily true. That's especially in the business world, as I've learned, like that's just a form of greeting. It's not really like some real business. Real business involves an exchange of value. You know, an exchange of I'm giving you money in exchange for this product. I'm giving you money in exchange of this service. I'm giving you this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you have contracts, real contracts that can, that bind that you have to sign that bind things, you know what I'm saying, regardless of some handshake that you have with somebody, you know what I'm saying? People can easily renege on a handshake, you know what I'm saying? Like that's nothing that you can go into court and be like, yo, I gave handshakes and the judge will be like, will say you have anything binding. I mean, so um, understanding, you gotta have your paperwork. You gotta read your paperwork. You gotta, make sure that people aren't forging signatures. I've been in situations in my where guys had forged signatures, and that was a bad business deal. You know what I'm saying? But it was something I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just understanding how this game, you know, is really played. This the world of business and uh, entrepreneurism. It's real. It gets real. You know what I'm saying? You got to really understand how to play the game effectively. You know what I'm saying? And so you don't get gypped out. So just really understanding how business is really done. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just some of the lessons I've learned. Uh, Investing versus saving. Um, for me, I encourage investing than saving. Uh, there's the saying, you save for a rainy day, and et cetera, et cetera. But that's, when we're talking about saving money specifically, uh, understanding that the dollar doesn't appreciate in value over time. It actually devalues over time. So saving it doesn't really help you in terms of appreciation. Uh, it's saving money is just having your money stagnant, and stagnant money doesn't multiply. Um, it devalues, and you know, when you're talking about, it's like saving money is like betting on the past. Like you're betting on the past, and the past has already happened. You know what I'm saying? And that means that your money, like I said, has no chance of multiplying. When you're talking about investing, you're investing in the future. You're doing something now, or you're putting your money somewhere now so that later you get more. It multiplies. You know what I'm saying? And when you're able to consist, consistently do that cycle of investing, your money's always coming back and multiply, and multiplication. And that's how wealthy people consistently and continually stay wealthy, stay rich. They constantly invest their money. They're constantly having their money working. They're constantly having their money moving. You know what I'm saying? It's never stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So um, I am somebody who encourages investing more than saving. I understand that, obviously I can tell you myself the message that's always been taught to me is save your money. Even, growing up, my parents save your money, you know what I mean? And, they didn't mean no harm or nothing like that. That's just what was taught. That's what everybody save money. But when you learn, how to invest, what investing is, you understand, like I don't necessarily need to save my money. I need to invest my money so I can get the returns. You know what I'm saying? Money in multiplication from how I originally had it. So um, definitely, I said I am an advocate for investing. Business is personal, and personal is business. It's just a phrase I've came up with in mind that I think applies, and it really is. I heard Drake in a recent one of his shows or something like that. He was like, business is personal, and most people like to have the idea of like it's separate. You have business and you have personal, but I agree with Drake in the sense that business is personal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, personal is business. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that, you know, business is personal and personal is business is because, Um, and the in terms of the correlation, it can always vary in terms of the level. Um, in turn, and so I think you know with whatever your product or service is in your business or whatever, people are buying, yes, your product, but they're also buying you because you are who created it. You are who's offering the service. So they're investing in you as well. And um, some people, from what I've learned in my experience, some people, it's possible that um, can like your business, uh, um, can like what you have to offer, or like your product or service, but they may not invest in your business, maybe because they have some against you personally or something like that. So they don't like you, whatever the case may be, or uh, you know uh, so they may not invest in your business just because of that. So that's the example of how personal is business. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody may uh, can uh, really have a cool relationship with you personally, but maybe they don't necessarily like what you have to offer or serve per se, but maybe because of the fact that they have a strong, good relationship with you, they still invest in your business or whatever the case may be. And so, like I said, these are examples of how these two things correlate. You know what I'm saying? And this can work for the bad or good. You know what I'm saying? All in all, to me, I think as a entrepreneur or whatever, you can't get too caught up in the outside opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because people are gonna have their opinion regardless, good or bad. Um, Whether it's personal or they whatever, like it's the business or whatever, like it's a multitude of reasons, you know what I'm saying, why people may not want to uh, invest in you or want to invest in you. But at the end of the day, you have to understand why you're doing it. Um, Understand your own purpose for why you're doing it. You gotta like what you're doing, believe in what you're doing, regardless of the outside opinion, whether it's good or bad. You always have to get get back to center and understand uh, why you're doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the opinions of others. You know what I'm saying? And be able to find your own voice and what do you believe in, uh, truthfully and honestly. You know what I mean? Um, so that to me, I think is what's most important. But you know, all business is personal, and personal is business. Even outside of just finances, just like in general, information about you that's personal is your business. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's just another example of just how personal. You know what I'm saying? It's business. All the two are connected. They're not like separated. It's not like you have business and then personal. It's like no, it's all one. You know what I'm saying? So it's all correlated. It's all connected. You know, ways to support an entrepreneur. Um, you know, generally speaking, I think when we talk about support, it's just most people will consider you obviously spending your money and towards their product or service as support, and that is a form of support. Uh, but like I said, there's other ways to support as well. That's obviously a good way, a dope and good way to support. But support can also include just morally, just kind of like encouraging somebody who's pursuing their entrepreneur career or business, whatever, like encouraging them on their pursuit of trying to do what they're trying to do. That's a way of supporting, sharing their content or whatever to on social, or telling other people about which what I'm saying, your business or whatever you do. Then that's to me a way of supporting, um, helping them and helping them achieve what they need to achieve in their business, whatever that may be, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? That's a form of support to me. Um, Showing up in events, or showing up for certain things involving your company and business. That's a form of support. Like I said, obviously buying a person's product or service, that's obviously a great way of supporting. So I'm just, trying to give just, ideas of ways and how you can support somebody who you love or that's close to you, on their uh, on their journey, as they're trying to start the company and stuff like that. Or these are just some ways that you can help them and support them on their journey, even if you don't have the finances or the means to support them. You know what I'm saying? These are just some ways that you can, do that for them. And so, yeah, that concludes um, the episode. Um, Definitely would love to hear from y'all, just some, what y'all think. Hope y'all learned from some of the stuff that I spoke about, and y'all can put some of these things into play, apply these things in y'all actual life, and you know continue to grow and develop and pass this on to other people. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this information that I've given out to your friends and family, whatever, you know. Um, yeah, just hope that the information that I've relayed has been helpful. And so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing y'all next time. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Peace out.